Salutations, respected friends, sadhakas, bhaktas, mumukshus, jignasus, shrota, wonderful disciples of the Guru Parampara. Out of few things, as a human being, what we have to achieve are the first one is clear routine, knowing fully well what we have to achieve. To achieve that, how our systematic routine has to be, knowing it fully well, clearly. Sticking to that routine is first achievement. In our routine, we have this morning, evening class throughout the day. Whatever dharma we are still have to do for the world or obligation or seva we are doing without anything of the world overpowering us, without ourselves involving in the world more than required. And as per the opportunity, involving in whatever the sadhanas we do during the day. This is the routine. बस यही करना है जिंदगी में. Now, the second step is this same routine only, more intensely, more vigorously, more deeply, more purposefully, more attentively, more cautiously, consciously, vigilantly. We have to do these things. That itself is the next level which takes us to the required clearance of all our runa outside, stoppage of our unwanted involvement in the world. When we reduce our involvement in the world unnecessary, to that extent our antakarana also gathers that subtlety, sublimity, calmness, quietness that enhances the quality of our, whether it is our shravanam, quality of the swadhyayam, quality of any of the preparatory sadhanas of japa upasana adi, so too the quality of our dhyana sadhana, yoga sadhana. This is the best thing what a human being can do, we are doing. Any other things of enchantments of either gaining anything of this world or the other world is moha and maya. So too, other than discovering the self wala goal, any other thing we further imagine as a goal to serve the world, that also physically grossly, is also delusion. First discover the self, thereafter Lord himself will use to serve the world. In the meantime, maintain the attitude of service to the world in whatever is to be done. That much we can do. Else, what will happen? That subtlety, as we just now mentioned, calmness, etc., will not come. Then the whole world, as it is now with Rupa Nama, alone appears as real without allowing us to discover the Lord behind it. For the Antakarana Shuddhi, serving the world is one. After Antakarana Shuddhi, discover the self. After discovering the self alone is there in the form of the entire world. Therefore, as the self is loved and served naturally, effortlessly, joyfully, willingly, the service to the world expresses through us. Before that, knowing the goal is important, inner self. For that, for the required calmness, quietness, purity to gain, we are in the world to serve. Always serving the world without knowing the truth is not correct. Serve the world before knowing the truth for Antakarana Shuddhi and knowing the truth. After knowing the truth, naturally we have no other thing to do than serving That too at the highest level of spirituality, keeping in mind at any other level as we are allowed to do service. But in between, definitely there should be a period where we extremely completely focus only on this inner sadhana of knowing the self. So, in this way, establishing or setting the routine, deepening, intensifying it without getting carried away by anything seen outside, nor getting carried away by the mind's projections, whims, fancies, or the alternatives which it shows. चलो ये भी करेंगे वो भी करेंगे. Just like we have the Vyavaharika Prapanchika Chanchalata, in the same way mind will be trying to make us Chanchala on the name of Adhyatmikata also. In that, go from one guru to the other, one ashrama to other, one shastra to other, one sadhana paddhati to other, one sadhana to the other. So this makes us jump. Okay, go through, but once you come up to the ultimate Vedanta level, to that helping Bhakti Yoga, उसको secondary में पीछे रखते हुए, the main sadhana of knowing the truth, we have to just stick to, and then stick to the sadhanas what we made as a routine. So if this is done, we can assure ourselves that definitely we grow into those subtler levels, both of understanding as well as practice as well as anubhuti also. So may the Lord, the Guru Parampara, bless all of us in this, those who are tuned to us and our class, those who want. Prayers are not done for those who don't want them. Those who are wanting, they can join. Let us do our beautiful study of Bhagavatam, last chapter, 10th Skandham, 90th. In this, in the 3-4 topics, the first one, Bhagavan Krishna's Vihara in the Dwaraka Nagari. Second, the Prema of all his Patnis that will be shown. Third, little bit glory of Lord Krishna will be said. Fourth, Krishna Bhagavan's Santana, how much of the big is the Yadava Vamsha now, that all is said. Lastly, the Dashama Skandha Adhyayana Pramukhyata, or the what is a Phala Shruti. These are the 5 topics with which our 1200 above study days of study of Bhagavata will come to conclusion in a day or two. Adhyatma Ramayanam Rama Gita, Atma Swarupa, which is discovered through Tattvamasi Mahavakya, Chintana and Dhyana, after listening from the Guru, for removing that, by removing that Anyonya Adhyasa, that Atma Swarupa Lakshanas, in 2-3 slokas they are there. We started yesterday, few we saw. The remaining things we will see. Our Bala Tripura Sundari Mata, 100 names, we chant to ask her to bless us. So too in the Devi Stotrams, I think today we may do Ganga Stotrams, 3 or 4 of them are there. So let us start our day beautifully with utmost Shraddha as much as possible. Our before coming to the class preparation leads to the way we attend the class. The way we attend and grasp the things in the class becomes cause for how do we conduct in the world as a pakka samsari, or we have become sadhakas and as a sadhana we are living throughout the day. So both of these should be not contradictory but complementary. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। धर्मः प्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं। श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषभिस्तत्क्षणात् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुनये शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिऋषिभ्यो मत्स्यादि अवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादि गुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे माता पितृदेवताभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्यादि गुरुभ्यो अस्मद् गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां दर्शनानुग्रह भक्त्यादि योगादि विवेक वैराग्यादि साधनानाम् अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हिन्दव आध्यात्मिक संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां साधनानां शास्त्राणां सत्संगानां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत् परंपराणां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्व व्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता सामरस्यता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन द्वारा विश्व कल्याणार्थम ये भक्ताः कंकणबद्धाः साधकाः सेवकाः सन्ति अस्माकं सह तेषां सर्वेषां परिपूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशम स्कंधस्य उत्तरार्धस्य अंतिम अध्यायस्य नवतितम अध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंधः उत्तरार्धः निरोधस्यानुशयनम् आत्मनः सह शक्तिभिः अथ नवतितमोऽध्यायः। श्री शुक उवाच। मित्रों, let us do the chanting. Okay, enjoy. 24 तक पढ़ लो शुरू से। वंडरफुल। श्री शुक उवाच। सुखं स्वपुर्यां निवसन द्वारकायां श्रियः पतिः सर्वसम्पत् समृद्धायां जुष्टायां वृष्णिपुङ्गवैः स्त्रीभिश्चोत्तमवेशाभिर्नवयौवनकान्तिभिः हर्मेषु कन्दुकाद्यैस्तु क्रीडन्तीभिस्तटिद्युभिः नित्यं सङ्कुलमार्गायां मदच्युद्भिर्मतङ्गजैः सुलङ्कृतैर्भटैरश्वैः रथैश्च कनकोज्ज्वलैः उद्यानोपवनाढ्यायां पुष्पितद्रुमराजिषो निर्विशद्भृङ्गविहगैः नादितायां समन्ततः रेमे षोडशसाहस्र पत्नीनाम् एकवल्लभः तावद् विचित्ररूपोऽसौ तद्गृहेषु महर्धिषु प्रोत्फुल्लोत्फलकल्हार कुमुदाम्भोजरेणुभिः वासितामलतोयेषु कूजत् द्विजकुलेषु च विजहारविगाह्याम्भः ह्रदिनीषु महोदयः कुचकुङ्कुमलिप्ताङ्गः परिरब्धश्च योषिताम् उपगीयमानो गन्धर्वैः मृदङ्गपणवानकान् वादयद्भिर्मुदा वीणां सूतमागधवन्दिभिः सिच्यमानोच्युतस्ताभिः हसन्ति विस्मरेचकैः प्रतिसिञ्चन् विचिक्रीडे यक्षीभिर्यक्षराडिव ताः क्लिन्नवस्त्रविवृतोरु कुचप्रदेशाः सिञ्चन्त्य उद्धृतबृहत् कवरप्रसूनाः कान्तं स्मरेचक जिहीर्षुतयोपगुह्या गुह्या जातस्मरोत्सवलसत् वदनाविरेजुः कृष्णस्तु तत्स्तनविसज्जितकुङ्कुमस्रक् क्रीडाभिषङ्गधुतकुन्तल बृन्दबन्धः सिञ्चन्मुहुर्युवतिभिः प्रतिषिच्यमानः रेमे करेणुभिरिवेभ पतिः परीतः नटानां नर्तकीनां च गीतवाद्योपजीविनां क्रीडालङ्कारवासांसि कृष्णोदात् तस्य च स्त्रियः कृष्णस्यैवं विहरतः गत्यालापेक्षितस्मितैः नर्मक्ष्वेलिपरिष्वङ्गैः स्त्रीणां किल हृताधियः ऊचुर्मुकुन्दैकधियोः अगिर उन्मत्तवत् जडं चिन्तयन्त्योरविन्दाक्षं तानि मे गदतः शृणु महिष्य ऊचुः कुररिविलभसि त्वं वीतनिद्रा न शेषे स्वपिति जगति रात्र्याम् ईश्वरो गुप्तबोधः वयमिव सखि कच्चित् गाढनिर्भिन्नचेताः नलिननयनहासोदार लीलेक्षितेन नेत्रे निमीलयसि नक्तमदृष्टबन्धुः त्वं रोरवीषि करुणं बत चक्रवाकी दास्यं गता वयमिवाच्युत पादजुष्टां किं वा स्रजं स्पृहयसे कमरेण वोढुं भो भोः सदा विष्टनसे निष्टनसे उदन्वन् अलब्धनिद्रोऽधिगतप्रजागरः किं वा मुकुन्दापहृतात्म लाञ्छनः प्राप्तां दशां त्वं च गतो दुरत्ययाम् त्वं यक्ष्मणा बलवतासि गृहीत इन्दो क्षीणस्तमो न निजधीदिदिभिः क्षिणोषि कच्छिन्मुकुन्दगदितानि यथा वयं त्वं विस्मृत्य भोः स्थगितगीः उपलक्ष्यसे नः किं त्वाचरितमस्माभिर्मलयानिलते अप्रियं गोविन्दापाङ्गनिर्भिन्ने हृदीरयसि नः स्मरम् मेघश्रीमन्स्त्वमसि दयितो यादवेन्द्रस्य नूनं श्रीवत्साङ्कं वयमिव भवान् ध्यायति प्रेमबद्धः अत्युत्कण्ठः शबलहृदयः अस्मद्विधो बाष्पधाराः स्मृत्वा स्मृत्वा विसृजसि मुहुः दुःखदः तत्प्रसङ्गः प्रियरावपदानि भाषसे मृतसञ्जीविकया नया गिरा करवाणि किमद्य ते प्रियं वद मे वल्गितकण्ठकोकिल न चलसि न वदस्युदारबुद्धे क्षितिधर चिन्तयसे महान्तमर्थम् अभिमत वसुदेवनन्दनाङ्घ्रिं वयमिव कामयसे स्तनैर्विधर्तुं शुष्यद्रदाः कर्षिता बत सिन्धुपत्न्यः सम्प्रत्यपास्तकमल श्रिय इष्टभर्तुः यद्वत् वयं मधुपतेः प्रणयावलोकम् अप्राप्यमुष्टहृदयाः पुरुकर्षिताः स्म हंसस्वागतमास्यतां पिबपयः ब्रूह्यङ्गशौरे कथां दूतं त्वां नु विदाम कच्चिदचितः स्वस्त्यास्त उक्तं पुरां किं वा नः चलसौहृदः स्मरति तं कस्मात् भजामो वयं क्षौद्रालापय कामदं श्रियं ऋते सैवैकनिष्ठा स्त्रियां Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama. Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Shri Suta Sharanam Mama. Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama. Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Shri Narada Sharanam Mama. Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama. Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama. Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupātamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Swarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atah Pibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchata Karhichit Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Shrimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dashamaskandha Uttarardha Atha Navatitamodhyayah. Shri Shugavacha. Friends, we have seen 9 shlokas meaning yesterday, in which we saw Bhagavan Krishna, Shriya Patihi, he was Nivasan, staying, served by Vrishni in the Dwaraka Nagari, which is Sarva Sampat Samruddha. In that, all his wives, Stribihicha, Uttama Veshabhihi, all the wonderful dressed, cladded, ornamented wives of him, Nava Yavana Kantimihi, very youthful, active, dynamic they are, to show their youthfulness, activeness, dynamism. Not only at the physical level, but in the mind and heart also, because they have totally surrendered to Krishna. Therefore, they don't have any heaviness of the heart, heaviness of the intellect, heaviness of the mana. They're absolutely, fully relaxed. To prove that, what is said here is Harmieshu Kandukadyahitu Kridantivihi Tatid Yuvihi, like the lightnings moving, like the lightning above, moving in that Harmia, in the buildings, etc. They are playing the Kanduka Adi Krida. You can see that retired army member, even at the age of 70, 75, they play badminton and all. Because of their health tips and practices they do, and they continue doing the physical exercise because it clicked to them, the knack came to them that physically when you keep busy properly, you remain fit for long. Physically only I'm talking, at their mind level what they are, God knows, everyone, each individual. Because mind is so chanchala, to whatever good bad we expose, we become that character. So that we can't say. But physically, as we say, so too, there is a joy in them, and many, those who have done their duties fully well, done, taken care of the family, सब कुछ ठीक जिसने किया हो, उनको ना बुढ़ापा लगता ही नहीं, वो एज ओवर हो गया लगता ही नहीं. Their face, their talk, their walk, all of them appear to be younger for long time. In short, those who have surrendered to the Lord, therefore relaxed, they are always in youth age. So all his wives surrendered to Krishna, so much so that they are so happy, heart healthy, that they were playing Kanduka Adi. Doesn't mean also that when they are hearty happy, that eating and becoming very fat with all the fats accumulated every year. No, no, no. They are playing the play. Means Kridanthvi Kandukami means they are active, they are dynamic, they are lighter in their life, they are fully relaxed being at the feet of the Lord, and Lord also that way is taking care of them. They are playing the play of life, game of life, being the wives of Lord Krishna, so blessed. That is how we have to understand from it. Then means they neither created problem to Lord or mutually. Lord also has no problem. So it's a beautiful grahastha ashrama going on there. We have to understand. Then Nityam Sankula Margayam, the whole pathways always are full of people moving up all types for various purposes, showing again the dynamism of this city. Madachudbhir Matangajaihi, then the elephants are there. Bhataihi, Ashvaihi, Rathaihi, Kanakojvalaihi, well gold studded, all the chariots, all of them moving everywhere, showing again the richness, the dynamism, and the activeness of the city. Just because Bhagavan is taking care doesn't mean that they're lazy out. No. Bhagavan is taking care of them because they are active and dynamic. Rather, by keeping them active and dynamic, Bhagavan is taking care of them. So Bhagavan's taking care of us is when we are active and dynamic. When we are not active or dynamic, we are not allowing him to take care of us. Not that he is making us lazy. Life diya, abilities diye, opportunities diye, freedom diya. Using that, we have to be active, dynamic. It is our laziness with whatever intelligence crooked. We may superimpose our laziness on him, saying that he is not blessing us. Nobody is going to listen to this foolishness. We have to be active, dynamic. That's how allowing the Lord to express through us. The insignia of life and divinity expressing through us is in terms of being active and dynamic all the time in different ways. When you are in the meditational mode, the meditational activeness and dynamism. When you are serving the world, the dynamism activeness is in that form, like that. Then, how are those beautiful places? The different places in this Dwarakanagari, Udyana, Upavana, Adhyayam, full of the Udyanavanas and Upavanas, taken care very well by the people. Pushpita Druma Rajishu, oh, countless free trees with beautifully blossomed flowers. Nirvishad Brunga Vihagai Naditayam, Savantata, always Brungas and Vihas, staying in big numbers and clusters and chunda. They are doing their own nada. This is in general entire Dwaraka Nagar is seen. Then about his wives and the palaces, Reme, Lord was reveling Shodasha Sahasra Patninam Eka Vallabha. One Vallabha Priyapati of all of those 16,000 wives. Tavat Vichitra Rupa Asau Tad Gruheshu Mahardishu. है ना? In all of their houses, taking those different rupa, he was there doing everything, and every gruha of them is Maharuddhi, full of samruddhi. Not even one wife's house is with any lacking thing or poverty, etc. Sab samruddhi amaha. So this is how Bhagavan. Now this is a yoga shakti only. That is why he is called Ishvara Yogeshwara Mahayogeshwara Mahayogeshwareshwara. It still not clicked to me. I also have not thought, contemplated how Bhagavan one expressing through all of them, yet he is remaining as one, conducting the affairs of the total Dwaraka Nagari. Not that 16,000 Krishnas are seated in Sabha. It is one only. Otherwise, they'll be confused. Kinse baat kare. So, what is that Leela wherein he remaining as one, yet gave that 16,108 रूपास each one to 111 है ना. ये योगेश्वर लीला है. And you understand परमात्मा का ये लीला, how is it, how it happens. And पतनात् पतत् रक्षति पति. So to नाथ्यते iti नाथा. From that definition, not only for the 16,008, every living being in the whole universe, from the amoeba onwards, anything, for all of them, the one who protects from patana as a pati, the one who does the nathanam rakshaka as a natha, is that one Paramatma only. Paramatma is Jagannatha. Sakala Pashunam Pati. We are all Pashu, is our Pati, Pashupati. Isn't it? The Lord is Lord of all of us. He can take any room and play. So he was that way reveling in the Rupas, taking actually physically and staying with them. And how it is, we don't know. When he goes to Sudharma Sabha, everybody thinks her husband has gone to the office. And where all of them come and merge, we don't know. How it happens miraculously, all of that is not written. But those all 16,000 wives were extremely happy with him. Okay. Tavad vichitra rupaha asau tad gruheshu mahardishu. Beautiful houses. Excellent. Now, how he was in that, their houses महारुद्धि के साथ है सारे घर बताए ना. सैंपल के लिए कहते हैं पुरा उत्फुल्ल उत्पल कलहार कुमुद अंभोज रेणुभिः Vasita Amalatoyeshu. Beautiful water ponds having very fully blossomed the water bound plants and flowers, etc. And around those ponds, the trees having again fruits, flowers were Kuchat Dvija Kuleshu. Variety of the birds were singing their own song. So, Harek Ghar like a beautiful farmhouse with the ponds with the lotuses and all, the trees bearing fruits, bearing vegetables, bearing flowers, bearing leaves, bearing the shadows, giving chance for the birds to stay. So हर तरह के पूरे पेड़ हर एक के उस पैलेस में जितने भी एक एक के थे उनमें मेन पैलेस तो है ही रुक्मिणी जी का, but for all of them also he has got that beautiful places to stay. And there in those great beautiful ponds, Bhagavan was playing with them. Vijahara, Vigahya Ambaha. Bhagavan was doing the Vihara in that waters. Hradhanishu Mahaudayaha, the Lord with all his Shaktis, Vibhutis and Yoga Shakti. Bhagavan was reveling in them. Kucha Kunkuma Lipta Angaha Parirabdha Cha Yoshitam. So much of prema of them to the Lord. Then Upagiyamanaha Gandharvaihi. Those divine Shaktis, Leelas, Karunas of Lord, one of them is giving that Prema Ananda to all these Patnis because they are the Jivas, Sadhakas, did sadhana for the Lord, expecting from him this type of blessings. तो भगवान जो मांगते हो देते हैं. तो all these glories of Paramatma's Nirguna, Saguna. So Nirguna Leela is Parabrahma. Saguna Leela is Srishti Sthiti Laya Ishwaratva. In that again, Srishti Leela Brahmadeva, Laya Leela Shivadeva, Sthiti Leela Vishnu. In various avatara, Sara, they were all reveling because these are the ways by which Indriyas are always, Antakarana Indriyas are tuned to the divine and they are not allowed to be caught up by the Lord's Maya and go away from the Lord and suffer. Therefore, Upagiyamanaha Gandharvaihi. The whole Gandharva group were singing beautiful ganas in the praise of the Lord. In the praise of the Srishti, Srishti is made by the Lord only. अब देखो उत्तम श्लोकः पुण्य श्लोकः. We have heard these names of Lord so many times here. Anybody's स्तुति we do, वो तो ईश्वर का ही है क्योंकि सब में वही विराजमान होकर स्तुति योग्य वो काम कर रहे हैं. So, Upagiyamanaha Gandharvaihi. So, Gandharvas are singing. Some of them were Mrudanga Panavanakan Vadayadbihi Muda. With so much of happiness, they were all playing different musical instruments. Then Veenam Vadayan, they were playing the Veenadi Vadana. So, this should tell us that to bring that joy of all sorts, whatever is to be done, Lord Himself takes those forms and expresses. Now, this for you and I, who are studying Aitareya Upanishad, who have studied Taittiriya Upanishad, for us there should be no doubt. Before creation, Lord alone was there. Therefore, in the creation, how many are million types of multiplicities, varieties are there? All of them are expression of one Lord with His Ananta Shakti. That sort of meditational thought we have to develop only for us who are studying Upanishads. You can't tell them to the others, those who are not at that level to catch. So here, Gandharva Rupena, Bhagavan alone is there. Their ability of singing, ability of playing the musical instruments, Bhagavan alone is there. In the form of those instruments also, Bhagavan is there. In the form of that Kriya of playing, singing, also is Bhagavan there. And through that, whatever the आह्लाद, the आनंद is coming, इनमें भी भगवान है और जिनके स्तुति कर रहे हैं वो भी भगवान. So karta, karma phala, bhokta. All the three he only. Bhokta, bhogyamsha, trishu dhamasu yad bhogyam, bhoktasha yad bhavet. All that is he only. Because only one Brahman Paramatma was there before creation. We studied in Upanishad. Keeping that knowledge intact, you should enjoy the play of the Lord expressing in the multitude form. So transcendentally, it is one without second Brahman. In the form of the immanent perceivable world, in the multiplicity Rupa also, it is that Lord only. Transcendental, the clay, the mud is the mud only. Immanently in the form of hundreds and thousands of the pots or the flower pots or the deepams, whatever, in all of them, who is there? Same mud in all its qualitatively. No difference qualitatively in the mud, in the pots made out of mud. Only name and form utility, which is Vyavahara, not Paramarthik. So, Bhagwan in this way, reveling, they were all singing Veenam, then Suta Magada Vandivihi. The Suta Magada Vandika, they are all the ones who do the Vamsha Stuti, Swayam Stuti, and Swayam Karma Stuti. भगवान के रूप गुण लीलाओं को स्तुति, उनके क्रियाओं को स्तुति, उनके पूर्वजों का स्तुति करते हुए शहबाशी करके वो उत्साह प्रेरणा देकर उन राजाओं को फ्रॉम देम दे गिफ्ट ऑल द गिफ्ट्स एटसेट्रा. दैट आल्सो इज एन आर्ट. है कि नहीं? स्तुति कर पाना. कुछ ही लोग होते हैं, बाकी को स्तुति करोगे तो 2 सेंटेंस में खत्म करता है. आई कैन टॉक ओनली अबाउट मी फॉर 1 ईयर, अबाउट यू आई कांट टॉक मोर देन 1 मिनट. आई कांट डू योर स्तुति. So they all are trained for that. That makes the Lord feel happy, not that he is arrogant, but they know what I am. So to that inspires others to know these are the things the Lord is of. That's why we have to become his devotee. ये सब हर एक चीज एक उद्देश्य से ही होता है. निरुद्देश्य दुरुद्देश्य कुछ नहीं होता. Next, in those water ponds, Sichyamanaha Achyutaha Tabihi. They were all पिचकारी कर रहे थे. वाटर रेचकई ही हसंती विहिच. So much joyful, happy they were. Then Pratishinchan, even they were also sprinkled water by Lord Krishna, which Kride, Bhagavan was reveling, Yakshi vihi Yaksharat iva. Like that Kubera with Yaksha Patnis. Kubera Patnis. That don't mean that 24 घंटे वहाँ रहते हैं. One aspect it is shown that Leela Viharana also in other avatars he has not done. You can't imagine Matsya Kurma Narasimha taking the water and enjoying. कृष्ण अवतार है ना, पिछले अवतार में जो भी मिस हुआ वो सब उन्होंने इसमें एंजॉय किया. इज इट नॉट? बाद के वाले अवतार में फिर वो संभव नहीं है. अगेन कल के अवतार है ना. देन कि ताः क्लिन्न वस्त्र निवृत उरुकुच प्रदेशाः सिंचन्त्य उद्धृत बृहत् कबर प्रसूनाः कांतस्व रेचक जिहीर्षुतया उपगुह्य जातस्मरोत्सवलसद् वदना विरेजुः. That pranaya krida between them when they were in that mood of ananda that is described here. You know, that prema paraspara to each of them, Krishna and them. कृष्ण तो तत्स्तन विजिषज्जित कुंकुमस्त्रक क्रीडाभिषंग धुत कुंतल बृंदबंध सिंचर मुहुर युवती प्रतिशिच्यमान रेमे करेणभिरिवेवमति परित. Like the male elephant, all the female elephants as they play in the waters, Bhagavan gave that prema, that ahlada, that ananda also. Remember, neither of Krishna nor for them, these are the lakshya, a part that they played. But in their inner all maturity, they are always in divine tune only. Remember, Bhagavan has not come as the sannyasa avatar there. He came as the grahastha avatar. After coming as grahastha, if you behave like sannyasi, it looks very funny. just like a sannyasi behaves like grahastha. Dono vichitra. So he is there as grahastha, he married them. So they want anandam. So Bhagavan said, tathastu. And don't picturize it in a negative manner. And that is not for eternity. In fact, that is their last life. उसी जन्म में ये सब क्रीड़ा प्रेम करके भगवान के साथ later on they were all in the dhyana avastha merged with the Brahma Tattva only. याद रखना. Don't look at such stories in a narrow one form. आगे पीछे पूरा देखना. आगे की बात, how many janmas upasana punya they have to do with the sankalpa that they want to play with Krishna as their patnis. That they got that blessing. देखो पीछे वाली बात हो. आगे वाली बात क्या है? After being loved by the Lord, touched by the Lord, educated by the Lord, do you think their intellect still remain or at the level of bhautika jagat and bhogas? You and I, while leading Gita Bhagavata, get those divine spiritual thoughts, isn't it? They're always with the Lord. So Lord is Parabrahma. So that Parabrahma Shakti will definitely be there in them. They just rise above all that. They are in the self only. So it is not always remember such things when described. Know them to be the Prema Krida, not the Kama Krida. है ना, प्रेम और काम में डिफरेंस होता है. So in this way, Bhagavan was giving them that ananda. Then during that time only, after that also, natanam, for all those people who were acting, nartakinam, who were dancing, huh? Gita vadya upajivinam, for those who are upajivi means have that vritti of playing the music, singing, etc. उनके लिए भगवान कृष्ण used to give क्रीड़ा अलंकार वासांसी. All the clothes, the playthings, ornaments, he is to give them. Gift. Krishna. Adat tasya cha striyaha. Even the wives also used to give them because they made the mahol by singing, dancing, music, etc. So they have to be properly rewarded. So Bhagavan never forgot that one. Clear? So it's just a gesture of he is looking at everyone, giving everyone what duly they deserve. उसके बाद क्या हुआ? कृष्णस्य of Lord Krishna एवं विहरतः, when he was doing his vihara like this, reveling, enjoying, rejoicing, gati, movements, dances, सब उसमें आ जाते हैं. आलाप, talking, singing, everything comes in that. Iksha, looks, variety of the looks of prema ityadi, smitaihi, that smile, smile of love, smile of humility, is a humor, smile of sarcasm, smile of pulling leg, smile of praising them. हर तरह का अलग अलग स्माइल होते हैं, अलग अलग फेशियल एक्सप्रेशंस होते हैं. वी ऑल नो. So with all such expressions of the Lord and narma means very subtle, hidden ways of expressing love. Shvelita means the Shveli means expressively expressing the love to give that ananda, parishvangaihi, the embracing, etc. Strinam dhiyah hrutaha kila. All the hearts of these women folk, Bhagavan Krishna has looted prema anand. Krishna avatara is like that. No, don't question. No, no, no. We want such an avatara that only one wife. अरे राम जी है ना, जाओ उनके पास. No, we want a different avatar. Oh, go to Vyasa Kurma Varaha se pakdo. Why do you fight with Krishna? There are many people who by this type of Krishna and Krishna Bhakti, they reach God है, उनके लिए है. तुम्हारे लिए नहीं तो छोड़ो. आपको चाहिए तो भगवान शिव जी भी है, उनके साथ हमेशा हिमालय में उठकर ध्यान करते रहते. नरनारायण ऋषि को पकड़ो, बद्रीनाथ में तपस्या कर रहे हैं. If it doesn't suit to you, who don't, that is why the Lord is in so many avatars. हिंदुइज्म में इतने सारे क्यों है? सबको मौका देने के लिए. जानो उसके लिए है वो, not to fight with each other, not to find fault with the Bhagavan avatar. If you are fault finding proof reader, in everything you can find fault. Let us say if Lord Krishna has not given this prema to them, what do you say? What Krishna? He married all of them. He never gave the grahastha ashrama sukha to them. He wasted. Instead of he marrying them, he should have married them to somebody else. आप ही बोलोगे. Like Rama Sita में ना, अगर सीता का अग्नि पर्यवेक्षण नहीं कराया, सेम पीपल विल टेल लॉर्ड रामा, सी हाउ डिड ही ब्रिंग, बताए बाद में परीक्षा होने के बाद भी वाज ब्लेम्ड, सीता जी वाज ब्लेम्ड, सो ही हैड टू लीव हर अगेन। देखो लोगों का काम है कहना, कुछ तो कहते ही जाते हैं। You and I should know this whole Brahmanda is Paramatma ka Maya, which is just Mithya. It has every Leela in which none of them are real. Reality alone is real. At the same time, Bhagavan is Siddha Purusha. They are all Mahabhakta. When they play these things, that is out of pure love. Have we come to that level of purity? We are in the process. We are in all the non-positivities of Ashuddhi, Samanta Karana, Kama, Krodha, Vikara. So we should not copy this. We will become destroyed. You saw in that Rasa Panchadhyayi Batane ke baad, towards the end, what was told by Shukadeva? What Krishna taught, that we have to practice. Don't try even in a dream also, even to think to do what Krishna did. If you think, you will be destroyed only totally. You remember that Rasa Panchadhyaya ke baad we were told about it. Clear? So in this way, Strinam Diyah Kila Hrataha. Then Uchuhu they spoke. Mukunda Ekadhiyaha. With their buddhis totally lost in devotion to Bhagavan Krishna. Agiraha. Ki they actually could not speak out at all. But Unmattavat Jadam. They, from that Jada Avastha of inability to speak, came to the Avastha of the Unmatta, where he speaks, but what he speaks, he doesn't know. And others try to understand, they can't. Chintayantya Aravindaksham, doing the Chintana of the Lord Krishna only, what they spoke, the words of madness born out of their prema to Lord Krishna, Meg Vadatah Shrunu. Some of them I am telling you, ऐसे वो लोग पागल होकर बातें करते थे. There are, as I was thinking how it was all happening, either it may be Krishna must have gone into Nidra, or 16,000 Rupamala Krishna, he might have encompassed all of them in one Rupa. Thus, Krishna is not there with them now. है ना? Like in the Prema Vyavahara, the Prema it's all common known to all. Either the husband is not there, gone for work or office, then are also Chintagrasta. He is there, but instead of giving love and talking, he says, I am tired, I am sleeping. Then also they become miserable. So too. So Krishna either might have gone into Nindra or has gone into the merger of one Krishna wherever. But they are missing now. Otherwise, they won't sing all this. No, they are playing with Krishna अभी तक. So उनका जो है चित्त भगवान में लय होकर they were talking these very funny things. So they take the different birds, Chandamama, mountain, Malayanila, Nadi, and Samudra, and they talk to them and address them and say, oh, you are also miserable like us, that we are missing Krishna. It seems that you are also in that mood only. विचित्र. बट चाहे जितना भी इसमें क्या है वो उन्मत्तवत जड़ता है, बट बिहाइंड ऑल ऑफ दैट देयर अनन्य प्रेमा भक्ति टू कृष्ण. दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू कैच. सो व्हाट डिड दे से? महिष्य ऊचुहु, his wives, everybody is Mahishi, all 16,108. Mahishya ऊचुहु कि they are talking to the kurari pakshi, the ordinary small little bird. हाउस बर्ड्स होते थे ना, अभी तो हाउस फ्लाई भी नहीं है, हमको देखकर सब भाग गए. इन आवर चाइल्डहुड चिड़बिड़ चिड़बिड़ करके कितने पंछियां घोंसले बना के रहते थे. इट वॉज अ गुड साउंड, वी नेवर गॉट डिस्टर्ब्ड बाय देम. अपना काम करते थे, दाने भी डालते थे उनको. I mean, all the electrical, electronic, internets, even cyber, or what you call cell phone tower, yes, some vibrations, they could not stay. All of them got extinct. You don't see. Still, yeah, I put water there. 3-4 पंछियां डेली आते हैं बस, छोटे छोटे आकर वो पानी पी के जाते. बट दैट मच कबूतर तो है ही. सो कुररी Tvam Vilapasi. So in that Kurari Pakshi, they are seeing their Vilapa. वीत निद्रा, तो रात के टाइम, सो कृष्ण भगवान सो गए होंगे शायद. So that your nidra is gone away. The sheshe, you are not able to sleep. Oh, so Swapiti slept to Jagati in this world. Ratriam, Lord Krishna, Ishwaraha, Ishwarji, Gupta Bodhaha. You know, what is a withdrawing is all what you call awareness in so many forms, means expression in so many forms, withdrawing that he has gone into nidra. So you are also crying like us. So this is a rahasya for the entire topic. The second line is the basis. As I was telling you, Swapiti Jagati Ratriam Ishwaraha Gupta Bodhaha. Lord, nighttime, withdrawing all his leela of expressing in so many forms, he is sleeping. Therefore, because his leelas are not expressed, you are not able to be entertained, and you are not getting nidra also. Seems therefore you are crying. इन साधना के दृष्टि से दिन भर ध्यान में करते रहना, इवन रात में भी ध्यान करते रहना, और बार बार भगवान का भी प्राप्ति नहीं हुई करके दुखी होते रहना, till the prapti happens up to the brim level, contentment level. The type of vishayas we can learn from every shloka. We will not share all of them. A literal meaning we talk. Then they say, Vayamiva, oh Kurari, like we people, his wives, Sakhi, Kachit Gadha Nirbhinna Chetaha. That your chitta also is broken very deeply. How? Nalina Nayana Hasaha. The Lord who has got the eyes like the petals of the lotus, and same Nalina Hasaha, whose smile is like that of the lotus petals, the sweetness. So, Udara Lila Ikshitena. So with so much of love, with Leela Vyaktikarana, he looks at us and he breaks our hearts and then goes to sleep, and we miss his presence and we become miserable. Like that, are you also miserable? तो इसमें दो बातें क्या है कि सैद्धांतिक ज्ञान भक्ति हमको मिला, लेकिन अनुभव नहीं मिला. अनुभव मिला तो भी एकाध क्षण के लिए मिला, शाश्वत रूप से नहीं मिला. वो चाहिए. ऐसे वाले भक्तों का ये रहस्य हम यहाँ देख सकते. Like you and I are nowadays doing that Kurari Vilapa, that from 4 years we are studying Shastra, but the deeper understandings, the beginnings of sadhana, the glimpses of experiences, not coming. So we are like the Kurari as well as the Krishna Patni only. I know what more as a jiva in this Kaliga we could do. अदर देन दिस वे निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनम श्रवणम सुबह दोपहर शाम यही करते जा रहे. अब और क्या करवाए भगवान, आप कराओ, बट गिव यूर अनुभूति शाश्वत. दिस अ गुड लेसन फॉर अस. While doing this only, we should express that dukkha, the glani, the pain of separation still from the Lord's experience. अभी हुआ नहीं, हो गया कि आपको नित्य निरंतर भगवान का यथेच्छा दर्शन रूप? आर यू सीइंग द डिविनिटी एवरीवेयर इन द होल यूनिवर्स ऑल द टाइम? In the total surrendered prema bhakti, freed from even the thought of the world, forget about attachment to the word or recognition of the word. जगत का वृत्ति तक नहीं होना, उतना हमारा सारा अंतःकरण भगवान में समा जाना है. वो वाला आनंद मिला क्या? नहीं मिला तो चाहिए, जल्दी चाहिए. Oh Lord, day by day the time is oozing away. We are still so much far away from you and the experience. Please bless us. In that way we can say. So these Krishna Patnis talked to Kurari like this. Same tune will come, continue with all the other things also they speak. So Kurari ka ho gaya ki is that the Lord has created the dent or the broken the heart of yours also like us, as he does with the Nalina Nayana Hasa Udara Leela Ikshitena. With his loving eyes and vision and prema yukta mukharavinda, he looks at us as if he is there for us permanently. Now he has gone to sleep. Now we are missing him. Now we can't wake him up. तो इसमें एक और बात वेदांत का पकड़ में आना चाहिए, इवन इफ भगवान इज देयर एज एम्पैथी, यस वी विल हैव, yet we will have the viyoga dukkha with him. In Dvaita, ultimately dukkha cannot be avoided. Only when you discover the Ekameva Dvayam Brahma, that all dukkha will go, Shashrata Sukha will come. And that Ekameva Dvayam Brahma cannot be at the sthula level of any of the upadhis. That is why तत्व से महावाक्य उपदेश, इन दैट तत् के पीछे रहने वाला ब्रह्म, त्वम के पीछे रहने वाला ब्रह्म एक ही है, वो मैं हूं. दैट ब्रह्म अहम अस्मि. दिस इज द अल्टीमेट. नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड द रीजन why that Mahavakya Upadesha, Mahavakya Chintana, Mahavakya Anubhava is the only ultimate thing to come out of any trace of dukkha or samsara. Dukkha means samsara. Dukkha bahulyam samsara, we already have studied. Clear? Next one, they are talking about now Chakravaki bird. Chakravaka, Chakravaki. Ki netre nimilayasi, closing your eyes, naktam this night time, adrushta bandhuhu, that you are not able to find your bandhu, your partner. अदृष्ट बंधु मतलब आंख खोलकर देख देख के पति के लिए, अब उनका आना अभी टाइम है, नहीं आए, तो क्या करते हैं, दे क्लोज द आईज, दे ट्राई टू सी हिम इन देयर हार्ट्स. प्रेम में ये सब होता है ना, गृहस्थ आश्रम वगैरह में. आजकल तो उल्टा इतना जल्दी क्यों है, मैं सोचा सारे टीवी सीरियल होने के बाद आओगे. यानी मैं आ गए, मैं बिजी हूँ सीरियल देखने में, तुम जाकर सीरियल्स बना दो, दोनों मिलकर खाएंगे, कोई बात, उसके बाद बर्तन तुम ही मांझ लेना. And the wives don't say today these things because husbands know, they do it without being told. Chitra vichitra. Anyway, but that prema. So, are you closing your eyes this night because what is that? Adrushta bandhu. You are not seen your bandhu. Bandhu is the spouse. Hey Chakravaki, चक्रवाका नहीं है, इसलिए चक्रवाकी आंख मूंद कर दुख में या अंदर हृदय में उस चक्रवाक का वेट कर रही है, दर्शन कर रही. सो तम रोरवीशी करुणम, विथ सो मच ऑफ करुणा यू आर क्राइंग सो मच, क्लोजिंग योर आईज, प्रिय वियोग में, है ना. दैट मोस्ट फेमस हिंदी सिनेमा गाना ना, कौन सा सिनेमा, आई डोंट नो दैट, 1940s 50s 60s का है वो. दैट राजा है कोई पति है, युद्ध के लिए जाता है, वो फिर आता है कि नहीं. लौट के आजा मेरे मीत, तुझे मेरी गीत बुलाती है. तो ऐसा पैरेलल गाना उन्हीं का लिखा हुआ और 2-3 है, उनका नाम बढ़िया था जिन्होंने भी लिखा हो. वेरी गुड. ही हैज रिटन इज इन द लॉस ऑफ हिज ओन सन और समबडी डाइड, वो देखकर उन्होंने ऐसा गाना नेचुरली लिखा. ऐसा कोई हिस्ट्री है, यू ऑल नो इट, मैं कहा उसमें फंसू. बट दैट विरह एंड प्रेम, both ways, when there is swartha purita prema is there, that time also dukkha is there. There's a niswartha bhi hai but prem hai, तो विरह का दुख होता ही है. So roravishi karunam, with so much of karuna, dukkha, vishada, oh Chakravaki, you are crying, closing your eyes because adrushta bandhu, the Chakravaka is not there around you. So same like us. Dasyam gataha vayamiva achyuta padajushtam. So we are also dasis of achyuta only. No, we are wanting what? Achyuta padajustam srajam spurhayase kavarena vodhum. हमको तो भगवान श्री कृष्ण के चरण में समर्पित पुष्पमाला चाहिए, जिसको हमारे सर में लगाकर हम अपने आप को धन्य मानना चाहते हैं. No, who will explain the love in this? That's why ये कहा पहले ही, ये पागलपन है, उन्मत्तवत जड़म. You know, in this world, some people are there, they enjoy, rejoice those emotions, the cryings, that attachments, those viroha, viyoga, dukkha, vagara, vagara. There are some hard-hearted or sharp-intellected people. अरे क्यों इतना रो रहा है बेवकूफ, हुआ क्या, मर तो गया, वो अब मरा है, 10 साल का, तुम भी मरोगे, तुम परमानेंट थोड़ी हो, क्या है उसने रोने में. They don't even care about that only. They don't see any sadness, misery. हाँ हो गया, somebody died. Do you think you are permanent or what? 20 साल में तुम भी मरोगे, 10 साल में, 5 साल में, क्या पता खाली. What is there to become so miserable? But the other fellows, they enjoy that misery, the tragedy, the sadness, the dukkha. 1970s, 80s के बीच में 65 to 80, every language in India, everywhere, only this type of movie, this type of crying and all. है ना, दौरा बोलते हैं ना, एक एक दौरा होता है. अभी टेक्नोलॉजी का दौरा चल रहा है, देशभक्ति का दौरा चल रहा है, राम मंदिर का दौरा चल रहा है. थैंक गॉड इन आवर कंट्री वी आर लकी. इन द वर्ल्ड वेराइटी ऑफ युद्ध दौरा चल रहा है. So they say we want that Pushpamala offered at the feet of the Lord put on our head. So we are missing that much Krishna. So we are also closing eyes and crying in that Vishada that is away from us. तो ये भक्ति का ये लक्षण होता है ना. भक्ति प्रेम में द मोर यू आर विथ द लॉर्ड, इवन ए सेकंड यू विल मिस हिम. Even if a second he is not there. That's what the example of Gopikas. तद अर्पित अखिलाचारता तद विस्मरणे, इवन वन क्षण के लिए परम व्याकुलता. एक क्षण में भगवान का विस्मरण हो गया, वो लोग व्याकुल हो जाते थे. तद अर्पित अखिलाचारता तद विस्मरणे परम व्याकुलता. दिस इज नारदास डेफिनेशन फॉर भक्ति. His father or Vyasaji, Maha, they all have given different. पूजादिषु अनुरागैः महाराश्चर्यः कथादिषु इति गर्गः आत्मरत्य विरोधेनेति शाण्डिल्यः. These are the bhakti definitions of all acharyas. Having given, Naradji gives his own definition. Tad arpita akhilacharata tad vismarane paramvyakulta. Then he gives example. Yatha vrajagopikana. So Chakravaki is crying in that these people identify with it and they say, are you also miserably crying करुणा से आंख बंद करके कि तुम्हारा ये चक्रवाक दूर है. We are also in the same form of दुखी. वो चक्रवाकी अपने मस्ती में होगा. These people can imagine. इसलिए कहा उन्मत्त जड़वत हो गया. नेक्स्ट भोभोह. नेक्स्ट सदा निष्ठन से उदन्वस. निष्ठन से मीन्स unnecessarily you making a noise of misery all the time. उदन्वन वो समुद्र, नदी जो बहता रहता है उसका आवाज ज्यादा बहता है तो ड्यूरिंग रेनी सीजन साउंड इज सो मच. I enjoyed all that when I was in Uttarakanshi for a long time. So where the Ganga Maya, very near my ashram. So in winter sound is very less, but it is there. But when it is summer, ऊपर से जो glaciers पिघल कर आते हैं ना, that sound all the time. As the night comes, 6, 7 o'clock, धीरे ट्रैफिक कम होते होते आवाज बढ़ता रहता है. If at midnight you listen, get up and that gambhira onkara sound, the flow of the nadi is heard. तपोन महाराज उसी पे मेडिटेट करते थे. अपने शिष्यों को भी कहते थे that same outer Ganga, inner consciousness continuously flowing. That which comes and goes, drop it. That which eternally is flowing, that is the real self and that is you. Hey Udanvan, Sada Vinishtanase, you are making so much noise. Alabdha Nidraha, that you are also not getting sleep. Adhigata Prajagraha, too much of waking हो गया तुमको भी. कभी कभी होता है कि नहीं? Because of some reason, we don't get sleep, even in the class. अनफॉर्चुनेट है ना. सत्संग में भी जो नींद नहीं आया उसको भगवान भी नहीं बचा सकते. वो काम जो कोई भी डॉक्टर नहीं कर सकता, ये सदगुरु करता है सत्संग में अच्छी तरह नींद दिलाने का. अब कौन इतना बदकिस्मत है कोई, इवन इन द सत्संग ही कांट स्लीप. व्हाट कैन एनीबॉडी डू? सो अलब्ध निद्रः अति प्रजागरः अधिगत प्रजागरः. आर यू आल्सो आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, यू आर नॉट एबल टू गेट निद्रा. And what happened? What problem Lord created to you? Ki kimva mukunda apahurutta atmalanchanam. Atmalanchanam is that Kaustuba Mani which is there in the samudra. That is being taken by Lord Krishna. Atmalanchanam. So तुम्हारा इतना valuable Atmalanchana Krishna has taken away. Therefore you are alabdha nidraha. So in Kilevi, what is the Atmalanchanam of all these wives? Their own heart. So Krishna is taken away. Now they are feeling that heartlessness, means the pain in themselves, that the heart is with Krishna. So they are comparing with the Samudra. Prapam dasham tvam cha gataha duratyayam. So that difficult stage of dukkha, like us, which cannot be conquered, have you also entered that? I mean, ishtanase, you are going on making that sobbing, tearful sound of dukkha continuously. तो उनको समुद्र की आवाज में भी समुद्र का दुख दिख रहा है, उससे अपने आप के दुख को वो लोग कंपेयर कर रहे हैं. Now, are they doing सांत्वना to themselves or to the ocean? God knows. You can't understand. That is why unmatta jadavatu. Unmattavat jadam. Vani of them. But in and through all of that, what is there is their mind is single pointed to devotion to Krishna. देखो सारे कृष्ण भक्तियां जो भी थे 1000 16,108, उनमें से हमको यही देखना है देयर डिवोशन टू कृष्ण. सो children as a pita father, another brother Balarama's prema, grandfather like a son towards him, all of them are tuned to Krishna ananya bhavena in their own way. The Arjuna as a Sakha and Shishya, Uddhava also a Sakha and Shishya. They have single pointed devotion to Lord. So each one's prema is different, but single pointedness is common. Therefore, all of them were liberated. नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ? उदनवान का हो गया. नव चंदा मामा को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. तम यक्ष्मणा बलवता असिगृहीत इंदो, ओ हिंदू, that you are really held by that yakshma roga. Bhagavan Chandra is said to have that some vishishta lakshana roga for whatever one or two mistakes he has done according to Purana. So yakshma means जिससे थोड़ा थोड़ा energies कम होते हैं. तो इज दैट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्षीणस्तमुनः निज धीदिति भी क्षीणोषि, that your light not only is not eliminating the darkness but it is receding also. तो ये कृष्ण पक्ष का चंद्रमामा की बात हो रही, मतलब समर का टाइम थोड़ा हो रहा है. So neither your light is sufficient to remove darkness, nor you also your own light is getting reduced. So is that you are troubled by that yakshmana? That particular yakshmana is a disease. क्षय रोग बोलते हैं ना, टीबी ट्यूबरकुलोसिस, उन दिनों में अलग अलग क्या. So Skandha is that Kshaya. That is why from the Paurnami slowly कम होते और जो चतुर्दशी तक वो ऑलमोस्ट चलेगा, अमावस्या में दिखते नहीं. Again he regains recomes his health, and by the time Paurnima he becomes healthy. So tvam yakshmana balavata asigruhita indo. Moon, are you really troubled by this yakshma roga? Ksheenastamaha. Ksheenastamaha naha. Na, you are not eliminating the tamaha with your presence, tama is darkness. Then nijadhiti bhi kshinoshi, and your own prakasha is getting reduced again and again. Kachit, देखो this is a lesson for all of us. अभी तक जो बातें उसमें हमको ज्यादा लेसन नहीं, खींचने से कुछ मिलता होगा, but from this we can learn what it is कि कच्चित मुकुंद गदितानि यथा वयम तम विस्मृत्य भोः स्थगित गीः उपलक्ष्यसेनः. That what Krishna Bhagavan has spoken is that you have forgotten like we also have forgot. Therefore, the Krishna's words of Jnanam, Krishna's words of Prema, Krishna's words of Anugraha, Krishna's words of assurance that I am there with you when you are devoted to me, when they are forgotten, like Chandamama, we also get that Yakshmana Roga, Yakshma Roga, by which all our Ananda gets reduced, then we become indulgent in the world. That also can never give Sukha because in Mithya Jagat, then we lose the beauty of being a human life or any life, it totally fall down. तो भगवान की कहे बातों को हम भूल गए क्या? हम जैसे भूल गए, तुम लोग भी भूल गए, तुम भी भूल गए कि तुम शांत साइलेंट होकर ऐसे रो रहे हो. सो स्थगित की ही उपलक्ष्य से नहा. We just look at you that you are also very silent, not talking anything. So Krishna gaditani tvam vismrutya, लॉर्ड कृष्ण ने जो उपदेश दी, जो एश्योरेंसेस दिए, क्या उसको आप भूल गए हो? So what it means, Krishna cannot be there with us all the time, but Krishna Vachana, Krishna Upadesha, Krishna Prema, that can be always with us, isn't it? See, you have to somehow learn the art of coming out of misery, not getting lost. Even let us say mother, father, some died, they चले जाते हैं, but those smrtis with them, of the love given by them, all of that, वो है ना, उसको याद करते हुए you enjoy it and pray for them with all gratitude. For some time later on, you be on the path of spirituality. And once one studies the Advaita Vedanta, Tattva of the Jiva and Ishvara and Jagat and Brahma, ये सब खेल है, they all know it. But it has to click. Some decades with some guru, very matured and highly qualified guru से जब बहुत सुनते हैं हम, then all these things become clear. Then we never can become miserable, even in the seemingly most miserable thing. Like Arjuna रो रहा था without even shooting one arrow. भगवान was प्रसन्न भारता, हंसते मुस्कुराते. Not only he gave Gita before Yuddha, throughout the Yuddha's time of 18 days, he was driving chariot with same ease and smile. He was the same way happy, means pleasant, even at the end of the death, Yuddha, where many Pandav Pakshiyas also died, all Bhishma, Drona, Karna, सब died. भगवान कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. Because in Brahman nothing happens. And whatever happens in Mithya Jagat, it has no meaning. Meaning, if you give, it is taken, accordingly only we suffer. That is why expand the understanding. The two understandings are what? From the total standpoint, the cycle of the Kruta, Treta, Dwapara, Kali Yugas, thousands of times come and go. From our standpoint also, millions of times we have taken bodies, we have been with the people, things around with all attachments and all, and we suffered, we enjoyed, we got separated, etc. It will continue millions of time, even future. In spite of all that, the pure self is untouched and immaculate. Like the water remains water without changing. Millions of waves come and go, bubbles come and go. See, in this knowledge, when we get deeply abided, no, then we accept the change. Once we accept, there's no misery. Once we act, there's no misery. Like the wholesale acceptance. 803 crores of people who are there now. 803 crores all over the globe. After 150 years, not even one of them will be there. That time the population may be 900 crores, but ये तो नहीं रहेंगे. Accept it. In that all my near and dear ones, they also will not be there. Among them, even I will not be there in this body. Once you have accepted, it is not an issue. Non-acceptance and wanting otherwise to happen, which is impossible, makes us miserable. Here, the dukkha of the patnis of Krishna have to be taken as the anyata with Lord. They can't sustain. They want ananyata. So this ananyata, they want the Lord to be physically there, but they will transcend through this prayer only slowly to a next level of maturity where physically even Krishna cannot be in his Krishna Sharira. How can he can be with us or we are with him? Ananyata is the only one which gives moksha, and Ananyata is achieved only in the Brahma Jnana. In the world, the Ananyata is not possible. World Nama Rupa में अन्यता होता ही है. कृष्ण भगवान खुद ही अपने शरीर में नहीं रहेंगे. But Krishna Tattva always remains. So identify with Krishna Tattva. Don't get attached to Krishna Rupa Nama because that also will not be there. See the help of Vedanta now. How beautiful it is. Then we have seen Samudra, Chandamama, Kurari, Chakravaki. Now we will see next Malayanila, then Megha, then Koyal, then mm, mm, then we see the mountain, then the nadis, then Hamsa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ये 6 भी अपने दुख को व्यक्त कर रहे हैं ऐसे इनको लगता है. They are in a matta unmattavat jadavat, they are talking, but in that the base is their prema bhakti to Krishna. कितना पागलपन भी करो, अगर उसका आधार भगवत भक्ति है, मंजूर है. And any amount of intelligently you talk with all scientific precision, but in that the theme is not Bhagwan, all that is Bhagwas. Don't you see 3-4 times didn't we see in Bhagavata, I mean 10th Skandha, 11th Skandha, 12th Skandha, that the language with all its grammar, vocabulary, perfect. But in that bhakti is not there, it is waste. And the words are spoken without any grammatical sequence or anyway, but Paramatma उसमें theme है, तो that is real words. देखा हमने 3-4 बार. So they were not in that conscious mode of coming to the words level and becoming careful about it. But through the words only they are expressing what is there in their heart, that Ananya Prema Bhakti to Krishna. Remaining we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarusibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tat Sat Brahma Arpanamastu. आज का तारीख क्या था? 3 है क्या? हाँ. So 18-3, 1-2-2-1, 1-2-2-2, 1-2-2-3, 1-2-2-4. हाँ, 2 दिन में हम करेंगे तो 12 दुगना 24 हो गया. Let us see. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन कृष्ण बाल वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य भक्त जनाधार परम दया वार्ति मुक्ति संध गीतामृतदात परम योगीश पार्थ सा. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति नीमा विद्युतो भाति तमेव भान्तु तस्य नारायणाय दाशरथाय नारायण मंगलम योगींद्र व्यासाय योगींद्राय सुख संसार संसार. मोहन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण दिव्य शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. समस्त बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. वेरी गुड. तो join in 2-3 minutes for the study of Adhyatma Ramayana's few shlokas. Very good.